Hi, I'm Ashley Adamson, and I'm going to give you 3 tips to value yourself more because you're an amazing person. You are super valuable, and you really make the world a better place. So why not allow yourself to believe that, engage with that, and can you imagine what you could do with the world if you really could feel and embody your own value that you create in the world? Wouldn't that be fantastic? So we're going to do 3 of these main points, and I'm going to give you a 4th bonus tip at the end to really start valuing yourself and seeing what you can do. Before I go into this, I'd also like to just give a shout out to my patrons. And if you're new here, please like and subscribe if you like content that's super deep and that works on the inner work. Yeah, I do about 3 videos a week, so I do a lot. So the first tip that I'm going to give you is doubt the doubter. Doubting the doubter. So what does that mean? The doubter is the part of you that doubts whether or not you actually have value. And every time that there's evidence that might be to the contrary, it's going to doubt that. For example, I may get a compliment like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And I'll go, like, they don't really know or see what I see, so whatever. And that's a real thing that has happened to me for quite some time because I've had a lot of insecurity around my appearance and how I look because I've grown up in a society that is mostly white and I am half Chinese. And so I have facial features that don't really fit or conform. So doubting the doubter, also, like, this has happened to me in my career because I'm a self-taught designer and I've always kind of had that imposter syndrome of faking it till you make it, you know what I mean? So doubting the doubter is this part of the process where you have to start looking at your own thoughts and saying, maybe that's not actually correct. Maybe this doubter that is doubting me is not really saying the right thing. And some of you may not even acknowledge that you have a doubter within you. So there might be a pre-step here where you have to just look and see, where is that doubt seeping in? Where is that part within you that says you're not worth it, you're not valuable enough, that compliment was not valid? I see this a lot. Have you ever done this or seen this where you compliment someone and then they reflect the compliment back to you? Like, "Oh, you look so great today. Thank you. You too." That is a classic way that someone can avoid acknowledging and allow that doubtfulness to kind of keep festering and not really absorb the positivity in that. So there's also a challenge here for you to, if someone compliments you, to acknowledge and accept it and not reflect it and push it back. So that's point 1. Point 2 is look for evidence to the contrary. So once you've started to doubt your doubter, because this is super crucial, if you cannot doubt your doubter, then you cannot see into the world where the evidence is that is contrary to what your doubting self believes. So look around you and look at things that are really simple. For example, the fact that you're just existing today, the fact that you're waking up and you're trying your best and you're doing something that is important to your own life, that you can take care of yourself, or maybe that you're taking care of someone else, or maybe if it's hard to take care of yourself, that you're just taking the courage to keep moving forward. Find that spectrum where you can acknowledge the value that you have in just existing and being a person. You are a valid human being. You deserve to be on this earth. And not only that, but people need to know who you are and to be exposed to you because you bring so much value to their life. All of those words and all those things I just said are truly what I believe and something that I also talk to myself and encourage myself to do. And I want to encourage you to do that too because you're special as well. So look for evidence. I do this in my transition. I do this with the people that I date, the people that I'm with. At first, it was me doubting my womanhood, but being around people that saw me as a woman allowed me to go, yeah, you know what? This part of me that doesn't believe so, other people can see that. And so therefore, I can really start to believe that that doubting voice isn't really true. It takes a long time, it takes effort, but really start looking for evidence, and doubting the doubter will help you get to this 3rd stage, which is probably the most difficult one, which is acknowledging the positive value that you bring to the table. Really letting that sink in. And I'm gonna turn on the lasers for this one. Really just let that sink into you, how special you can be and how powerful you are and how much value that you have, how much worth you really are. You're not just worth the dollars that you're paid. You're worth more than that. You're worth more than your title. You're worth more than your appearances. You're worth more than your thoughts and experiences. You are a special human being. Acknowledging that and looking at all of the things around you that's evidence to the contrary of your doubter, and acknowledging that is going to be the transformative aspect of this experience. For me, this is putting my hand on my heart and really just looking at the evidence, cognitively understanding it, and then letting it be absorbed into my heart and just saying, you know what? This doubter is just wrong. I was wrong about myself, and I can just allow this to be within my heart to see that I really am truly a valuable person, that people can love me, people can acknowledge me, people can pay me more money, and people can enjoy my presence because I am valuable. I bring value to the table. Using something like that, saying this to you, and maybe I'll say it to you so you can put your hand on your heart right now. Let's do this. Put your hand on your heart. I'll say the same kind of thing. You are a super valuable person. People find value in your presence. You deserve to be paid more money. You deserve to be acknowledged for just who you are because you're such a special person. You bring so much value to the world. Thank you so much for existing. Are you letting it sink in? That is true value. Letting that sink in. Letting it sink in that you're a valid human being, that your gender is valid, that who you are as a person is just right, and who you are in this world is what we want. Right? Like there's parts of you that you may want to grow and change, and that's okay. But you're the fundamental person who you are, and the thing that you create and that you are constantly creating, who you are, is a special person. So now we're going for the bonus tip here. The three that we've just covered is doubting the doubter, looking for evidence, and acknowledging the evidence. The last one is kind of like a bonus point, which is finding a mantra or an anchor to really soak in this acknowledgement and this whole process of seeing value in yourself. The other day I kind of came up with one, and I'll share it with you, but it's just like I feel within my heart, I feel money, I feel money flowing in, I feel attraction flowing in, and I feel happiness in my presence because I bring that to the table. And that I make money for other people, and that I make success for other people. And feeling all of that going into my heart and saying, you know what, this is who I am. This is what I do for other people. This is me. That is my anchor. And it all kind of happens in a quick snapshot. I just visualize the feeling and I draw it in. And that's, for me, is how I fall back onto engaging and reconditioning my own mind and my own doubt to see the value that I create. So let me know what your anchor and what your mantra is. I'd love to hear it. And I'll see you in another episode soon. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. I publish it 3 times a week. And thank you once again to my Patreon supporters to making this happen. If you are trans and you'd like to read a book about transitioning or embracing your femininity, I also have those programs online. So check it out on my website down below. I'll see you in another episode soon. Bye.